Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're obsessed with the bold and the beautiful, you're in the right place. Today we're diving deep into some explosive spoilers for the April 3rd episode and beyond. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp, played by the legendary Kimberlyn Brown, is about to take drastic action to get inside Taylor Hayes' office. Thanks to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, portrayed by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, calling the security desk and pushing hard for a complete Sheila ban, our favorite troublemaker is locked out. But Sheila being Sheila, she refuses to stay down. After getting turned away at the door, she'll get incredibly creative and dangerous. Picture this. Sheila dons an old-fashioned nurse's uniform, straight out of her Genoa City days, and sneaks right through the hospital corridors. In B&B's April 3rd episode, she'll still have to be super careful, but she'll have a surgical mask to conceal her face as she slinks along like a shadow. This is classic Sheila Carter, or should I say, Nurse Carter returning with a vengeance. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, Deacon Sharp, played by Sean Kanan, continues his intense secret conversation with Taylor Hayes, played by Rebecca Budig. Things are heating up between these two, but danger is closing in fast. Stick around because we're breaking down every beat, the emotional turmoil, what it means for the love triangle, and my predictions for what happens next. If you love drama, betrayal, and those jaw-dropping soap moments, hit that like button right now and subscribe for daily B&B updates. Let's jump in. Let's set the scene properly. Steffi is not playing games when it comes to protecting her mother, Taylor. After everything that's happened, the history of violence, the threats, the sheer unpredictability of Sheila, Steffi picks up the phone and calls hospital security. She demands a full ban on Sheila entering the building, especially anywhere near Taylor's office. No exceptions, Steffi probably says, her voice firm and protective. The security desk gets the memo. When Sheila shows up, looking determined as ever, the guard stops her cold. "Sorry, ma'am, you're not allowed in here." Sheila's face probably twists in that signature mix of shock and fury. But does she argue? Does she cause a scene right there? No, not yet. Sheila knows when to retreat and regroup. She gets turned away, but her mind is already racing with a plan. This is where it gets good. Sheila will don an old-fashioned nurse's uniform and use it to sneak through the hospital. Think back to Sheila's past. She's no stranger to disguises and medical settings. This vintage nurse outfit isn't just any costume. It's a callback to her darker, more manipulative eras. Maybe she finds it in a staff locker room or swipes it from somewhere nearby. The fabric is starched, the cap is crisp, and it gives her that authoritative look that lets her blend in with the hospital staff. In the April 3rd episode, Sheila has to move carefully. Every step is calculated. She slips into the uniform, adjusts it in a mirror, and then adds the final touch, a surgical mask to conceal her face as she slinks along the corridors. The mask covers her mouth and nose, hiding that telltale expression, those eyes that could give her away. She walks with purpose, maybe carrying a clipboard or pushing a cart to look official. Nurses and doctors pass her without a second glance. Security? They see what looks like just another medical professional doing her rounds. The tension is palpable. Viewers at home will be on the edge of their seats. Will someone recognize her? Will the mask slip? Will Steffi's ban actually hold up against Sheila's sheer audacity? This disguise isn't just for show. It's Sheila reclaiming her power in a world that's trying to shut her out. While Sheila is transforming into Nurse Carter and making her stealthy approach, the real drama is unfolding behind closed doors in Taylor's office. Deacon Sharp is there with Taylor Hayes. The door is shut, the world outside feels far away, but the stakes couldn't be higher. Taylor acknowledges that they got lucky so far. Their secret meetings haven't blown up completely yet, but she's realistic and scared. She'll acknowledge that they're putting their lives in danger every time they're together. Taylor knows Sheila's history better than most. She's a psychiatrist. She's seen the patterns of obsession, jealousy, and violence. Every stolen moment with Deacon feels electric, but it's laced with fear. Deacon, ever the romantic at heart despite his rough edges, listens intently. He admits something heavy. He couldn't live with himself if something happened to Taylor because of their affair news. If Sheila were to hurt Taylor, really hurt her, Deacon would be a guilty mess. He'd blame himself forever for dragging Taylor into this mess, for not being able to keep his feelings in check, for thinking they could sneak around without consequences. Taylor insists that they can't risk being so careless anymore. The close calls are adding up. The pizza box left behind, the sand in the shoes from secret beach walks, the lingering glances that someone might notice. She doesn't want to give Deacon up either. Those words probably soften here. There's real emotion, real love growing between them. It's not just a fling, it's something deeper, something that's surprised even them. Deacon may agree, it's just too difficult to stay apart. The pull is magnetic. So what are they going to do? In this charged moment, it looks like Deacon and Taylor will consider the possibility of finally doing things the right way. No more hiding, no more lies. Deacon needs to divorce Sheila properly and then move on with Taylor openly. They may even wonder out loud if they can somehow get Sheila to understand, to accept it without destruction. They talk about a future, one where they don't have to look over their shoulders. Maybe they kiss, hold hands, caress each other's faces in a tender, passionate moment. The chemistry is undeniable, but unknown to them, eyes are watching, or about to watch. Cut back to Sheila. She's successfully navigated the hospital halls in her nurse disguise. Her surgical mask is doing its job. Her heart is probably pounding, but her resolve is steel. She pauses somewhere quiet, maybe a side hallway or near a supply closet, and has a moment of doubt. Sheila will pray she's wrong about her dear friend and her own husband cheating behind her back. She tells herself that it can't be true. Deacon loves her. They've built something real, haven't they? After all the chaos, the shootings, the forgiveness, the marriage, it has to mean something. Sheila whispers to herself, trying to convince her own mind that her suspicions are just paranoia. But deep down, she knows. The signs have been there. Late nights, excuses, that pizza box at Taylor's place that didn't add up. Sheila remains determined to get answers anyway. No ban, no disguised discomfort, no inner voice will stop her. She resolves to make Taylor tell her the real story, the full, unfiltered truth. The big question hanging in the air is, will she barge in on Taylor while Deacon is still there? The timing is everything in soaps. If she bursts through the door at the wrong or right second, she could catch them in a compromising position. Hands touching, lips close, eyes locked in that forbidden love. Imagine the explosion, Sheila's eyes widening behind the mask, ripping it off dramatically, her voice rising as she demands answers. Even if Deacon has slipped out just in time, the confrontation with Taylor alone will be intense. Sheila advancing, using that nurse persona to intimidate. Are you ready for your medicine, Dr. Hayes? It's chilling. It's classic Sheila, blending her medical past with her current rage. Now, let's take a deeper dive, because The Bold and the Beautiful isn't just about the shocks, it's about the hearts breaking in real time. Sheila Sharp, formerly Carter, has always been a complex villainess. Kimberlin Brown plays her with such layers. You hate her, but you can't look away. Her love for Deacon is possessive, fierce, born from a place of abandonment and redemption arcs that never quite stick. She's tried to change, but jealousy brings out the old Sheila. The nurse uniform is symbolic. It represents her history of manipulation in medical settings, her ability to infiltrate lives and cause chaos under the guise of care. Taylor, on the other hand, is the respected psychiatrist who's counseled so many, including Deacon. Rebecca Budig brings vulnerability and strength to the role. Taylor's attraction to Deacon started as therapy but evolved into something real. She's risking her reputation, her family ties, especially with Steffi and Ridge, and her safety. Her internal conflict is huge. She knows better, but love doesn't always listen to logic. Deacon Sharp sits in the middle. Sean Kanan portrays him as a man who's finally found some stability with Sheila, running his restaurant, trying to be a better father and grandfather. But Taylor represents a different kind of connection, understanding, passion without the constant danger. Ironically, Deacon's guilt is real. He tells Taylor he couldn't live with himself if Sheila hurt her. That line speaks volumes about his awareness of Sheila's potential for violence. This love triangle is messy on every level. Steffi's ban shows family protectiveness clashing with adult choices. Hope might get pulled in, Ridge could react with his usual Forrester drama, and Finn has his own complicated history with Sheila as his birth mother. What makes this storyline pop is the will they or won't they of doing things the right way. Deacon and Taylor dreaming of divorce and an open relationship sounds idealistic in a soap world where secrets always explode. Unfortunately for them, it may be too late to make any other.